Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairy Muppet. Welcome to another Daily Masters cast. It is going to be a PvZ, and I believe this is actually the last replay I've got to definitely cast from the North American Regional Finals of WCS Season 2. So there is that. And after this, we're going to be jumping into, I don't know what replays, could be anything. So, yes, let's check out the players first. Down the bottom right side of the map, it is, of course, going to be Scarlett. Scarlett, the Canadian Zerg player, playing for Team Acer, and currently number 21 in the WCS with 2,450 points. And, yeah, she's very, very impressive player. I mean, if you haven't watched the WCS actual final tournament where she faced off against Bomber in the quarterfinals, go watch it. Is very, very epic series of games. And up the top left side of the map, I don't know why, but I feel like my computer's, it just looks better because I was watching an hour-long video just before where it was on like 360p or something like that because my internet was crap. And everything just looks so much better now since I was watching 360p for so long. But anyway, up the top left side of the map, it is going to be the Protoss player. His name is HerO. He is from South Korea and he plays for Team Liquid. And he's actually number 5 in the WCS with 4,950 points, which is very, very impressive. Is this guy cannon rushing Scarlett? I feel like he is, man. I feel like, ouch. That is not good. Luckily, Scarlett went for a pull before hatch, so she's going to be able to get out lings nice and quickly. But cannon rushing, man, all sorts of bad news. And HerO's actually got a cannon at the front of his own base as well, so he's going to slow down this cannon rush a little bit, but he's going to be protected as well. And well, he sees the 6 lings now, so HerO maybe just be like, you know what, cancel the entire plan. And I do not know. It actually looks like he may be going for it. He may be going for a pylon over there. And the cannon, of course, is going to be protecting him. Is he going to be building up on the top level? I don't know if it's really worth it because Scarlett could very, very easily get a hatchery here instead. Or not really easily. She'd have to knock these rocks down first, but she's got options. I mean, she does have options. The probe, where is the probe going? He's just trying to lead the guys into the cannon, man. He needs, there we go, the expansion going down, and now HerO puts up the pylon. And meanwhile, a bunch of lings out the front of HerO's own base, but he's got a nice sort of gap here, although a probe actually blocking off that gap, so that is going to be interesting. And bunch of bailings actually out the front, so it looks like it's going to be a bailing bust going in there. And wow, we will have to see exactly what happens because we've got a cannon rush over here. Where is the probe? Has the probe died? I feel like the probe is definitely nowhere to be seen. I'm sorry I missed that, but I feel like the lings probably caught it out and just took it out. There's definitely some badly damaged lings there. And oh, the bailing bust looking so good there. The lings try to attack the cannon, as is not a bad option, but no, they're actually moving forward into the main base. And HerO, with that play, I don't know how well it's going to work. He's going to lose quite a few probes here, seeing off these lings. He's got no mothership core to try and Nexus overcharge. So yeah, the probes are going to start to go down. We do not have the up-to-date units lost count, which is very unfortunate, but actually morphing in some bailings over there. Hopefully the mothership core does not see those bailings. The lings are going to try and keep the mothership core away, but it's too late. The mothership core has seen them, and down go the bailings. So very unfortunate. But one bailing is, but with one bailing does not have enough damage to actually kill probes. So they're going to be low health, but they're definitely not dead. And meanwhile, Scarlett's going to be taking these out. So a nice attack by HerO trying to get the cannon rush. Didn't really work out, and the counter off Scarlett did a fantastic job breaking through this barrier, but didn't really get that many worker kills. So we're about even in this game so far. And once that pylon goes down, should be very easy for Scarlett to finish off this cannon from the high ground, as it will have no vision to see up the hill. So let's have a look. I mean, Scarlett was definitely had her hatchery delayed by quite a bit. So she hasn't got a ton of workers yet, but she's starting to rectify that at the moment. And on the same side, I mean, HerO has only just started getting his expansion very, very recently. He was spending minerals on a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, very, very delayed expansion for HerO. And yeah, both players quite delayed in terms of the economy, but they're going to be getting back up fairly soon. Actually going to be putting the mothership core over there. Nice bit of timing. You should be able to start shooting the queen. There we go. Very nice. So this mothership core is going to be a pain in the ass for quite a while. And going to be trying to hit the queen and then pulling back, hoping to lead the queen into the cannon. And try and play a little game of cat and mouse here. The queen cannot go too close. He's actually got a stalker over here as well to do some additional damage from the low ground. Oh man, man, oh man, oh man. It's going to be very hard for Scarlett to take that out without losing a bunch of queens. But the mothership core, oh, taking a bit too much damage there. And a hallucinated phoenix coming in for a bit of a scout. But that hallucinated phoenix can also do some pressure here. The stalker forced to run away with no high ground. There's just no way that stalker is going to survive anymore. And the hallucinated phoenix gets the scout off. And the cannon does go down, so forcing the cancel on that. I'm not sure what that was actually going to be. Probably a spine or a spore or something like that. An actual phoenix coming out, taking out that overlord. And so far, HerO is actually pushing out with the economy really, really hard. But Scarlett is going to see it with this one ling. And actually burrows down there, so it's going to be a little bit annoying. But Scarlett does know that she needs to get a lot of expansions up, man. A lot of expansions to match up against this very, very scary amount of expansions that HerO is currently getting. He's really, really pushing out, but a whole bunch of lings coming in, and they could do quite a bit of damage here. Oh, will HerO does not manage to block it off. He lets a whole bunch of lings in there. And these lings going to be going nuts on the workers. There's so many workers with a low amount of health. And Scarlett morphing a couple more of these into Bailings as well. So the mothership core is going to be... You can't fool the mothership core twice, man. And HerO just taking care of those Bailings ASAP. Although they're running in. They might get the explosion. Taking out a whole bunch of workers there. And a bunch of lings underground there. Going to be slowly regenerating the health. They do regenerate the health very slowly, but yeah, that should be fine. Meanwhile, the phoenix coming in and just doing another bit of a scout all over the place. These lings, I mean, the rocks are blocked off at the moment, so he still has not blocked off the rocks in here. So HerO's currently, his second and third bases are completely cut off from each other, so he's got to get these rocks down ASAP. Man, man, oh man. Scarlett managing to pull these guys off to the side and morph them into Bailings, and this could be another bunch of workers that goes down. I feel like HerO has no idea that these guys are in there. Although, there we go, 3 workers going down. And so far, the amount of workers being quite heavily hit by Scarlett. And it's heavy compared to the amount of workers that Scarlett has lost, which is pretty much nothing. So she's up to 71 at the moment, getting the 4th base out. These rocks are providing to be a bit of a pain. So she really needs something to take them out, but she's getting her tech up. She's going for a ton of infestors. And it looks like it's going to be Ling Infestor for now. And this is probably going to transition into the good old Ultras, because... I mean, Ultras off Ling Infestor, it's such a good tactic because the Ultras already have the upgrades done by the time they finally get the tech out for them. And this is going to be, this is the Hive right there. That is the Hive upgrade. So the Ultralisk pet is going to be coming out fairly soon. As soon as that Hive is finished being building. And the hallucinated Warp Prism actually, it's an interesting idea. Scared Scarlett a little bit, but it did scout out the Hive coming down. And a Hive at a 14-minute mark. I mean, HerO's got to realise that a Hive at the 14-minute mark can only really mean one thing, and that is going to be the Ultralisk. This is just for lings? Yes, just for lings. I was wondering if that was an ultra speed attack speed upgrade. That would be completely insane, but HerO, man, he's after seeing that hive, assuming he was paying attention, he knows that a hive is coming down, and what could that mean? The two main hive tech routes are Brood Lords and Ultras. And given how many Lings are on the field, I mean, you've got to assume Ultras. So what is HerO going to be doing about this? Well, he's taking out this Queen. It actually looks like he wants to finish off Scarlett right now. And he's definitely got the better force. Because, of course, Scarlett is waiting on the Ultras to be coming out. She's got a ton of minerals saved up. There's 4 Ultras coming out ASAP. And she really doesn't have enough to deal with this Protoss army, especially not with the Archons. So she needs the Ultras to come out. And this rock's going to buy her a bit of time. Or getting a nice fungal out on the guys breaking down the rocks. That's going to stop them from coming in a little bit. But she's actually going to pull back. And the Ultras, I feel like the Ultras are going to come out just in time. And HerO really needs to start thinking about stuff to deal with Ultras. Because I would have thought he may have figured out what the hive meant. And actually gone for a bunch of Immortals. But he has not done that. He's just been going forward with the Archons. And it's not a horrible option. Because Archons do a great job versus the Ultras as well. I mean, Ultras are biological, so the Archons are going to be doing pretty well against them. And, yeah, warping them out back to the main base is going to be pretty awesome. And Scarlett has held on for now with the Ultras coming out. She did lose one base, though. This other base is not losing too many workers, but she has lost a few. So the amount of economic gap which she had has been cut down a little bit, and Scarlett also going for the spy, so she may be trying to use that hive to go out for a bunch of Broodlords as well. Ultras into Broodlords, man. I mean, you got the tech, you might as well use it, and everything that the Protoss player has that is good at dealing with Ultras is not all that good with dealing with Broodlords. Even Archons are not good with dealing with Broodlords, man, because the Broodlords range gives them such an advantage. And you can see Scarlett actually moving out with a ton of Queens. She knows that her anti-air leaves a lot to be desired. So, yeah, the Queens are definitely essential. But if one Queen was left back there, it could have done something about this Oracle. She's not actually leaving any Queens in her main bases, to sort of spawn lava. So that is definitely massive. I mean, she needs to be spawning lava to continually produce stuff. But I guess with almost maxed out, maybe she doesn't feel like she needs to spawn lava, like the lava would all be wasted. I mean, when you're building Ultras and you're building heavy units like the Corruptors, you definitely might agree with that. Is she going to get a fungal off of these guys? Just going to wipe them out. The Zealots see what's going on. And yeah, HerO, man, he's in a bit of trouble right now. He's got a bunch of Archons out there. But I do not know. I don't think Archons by themselves are going to be enough to face off against this army. And definitely, they're not going to be enough to face off against the potential Broodlords. But he is going to be getting his own Fleet Beacon. And a Fleet Beacon, of course, leads to Tempests, which are Broodlord killers. They annihilate Broodlords so fast, it's not even funny. So that is going to be HerO's counter for the Broodlords. Now he just has to really worry about the good old Ultras. And I don't know. We'll see if his Archons are going to be enough. I mean, some Immortals definitely will help. And he does actually have 4 Immortals. So that's going to be pretty good for him. But, yeah. Mortals up the back. High Templar. They do have Storm available. So that's going to be shutting down a lot of the Lings as well. I don't know if he necessarily needs a counter for the Queens. Because the Queens are just so useless. They can get killed by pretty much anything at all. But yeah, here we go. First Tempest coming out. First Broodlord coming out. And these guys are facing up with very high tier armies. Tier 3 armies. And it's going to be interesting to see which person will win. Because HerO is behind a lot on the army supply, actually. He's really needs to get a lot more stuff out. He's not doing all that well in terms of the economy. Scarlett just spreading out everywhere, getting the 5th base. And HerO not really actually mining with his 4th base. It hasn't actually been built yet. So he's behind on the economy by a bit. And it's really showing in his army size. The Broodlord's going nuts. The first Tempest coming out, but a couple of Corruptors move it up. And the Archons instantly going to be, well, they're hitting the ground units instead of the Corruptor. Oh, it looks like Scarlett doesn't actually have that many Corruptors. She needs quite a bit more to take out this Tempest. Queens are not going to do the job, I feel like, because the Queens are just going to get roasted by all of those Archons. And I feel like I need a drink because I've just been doing way too much talking here, but man, the Ultra's going nuts on the ground forces. The Immortals doing a great job at silencing all of those Ultra numbers there, but the Queens with the backup and the Broodlords as well, just taking so much out. I don't know why they're attacking the Starport though. There are much better targets over there for the Broodlords to be attacking, but I feel like they're just on attack move at the moment. Meanwhile, the Queen's coming in. This is where most of the focus is. The Queen's taking out the Tempest, and the Immortals are actually going to work on the Queens. But I feel like the damage has just been done, and Scarlett overall has won this battle, and I feel like she has won the war as well. I do not see HerO coming back in this game, and GG has just got to be on the edge, right on the edge of HerO giving the GG. Here come the Immortals. Sorry, the bloody Infestors. Are we going to be seeing Fungal on the Workers? Doesn't really matter. Why has HerO not given the GG, man? It's got to have been given the GG by now. He knows he has to GG. And yeah, we're just waiting for that inevitable GG to come out in this game. I'm really not sure what the plan is, why HerO has not given the GG as of yet. He may have gone AFK or something, just gone to get a drink. He's like, you know what, this is a good chance for me to just go get a drink before my next game, because yeah, just let Scarlett have some fun with her Ultras and her Broodlords, and there is the GG. So congratulations to Scarlett for a very, very awesome victory. And I mean, getting into that tier 3, it's a beautiful way to get into it. You get the Lings, you get the Infestors, and then you get straight into the Ultras. It's so awesome. There's a little bit of a gap when you're building the Ultraless Cavern, when you're starting to build Ultras, where you are so open to attack, where you basically got nothing to face off against the enemy army. But once the Ultras come out, it's just boom, suddenly you're back in control. And there we go. Congratulations to HerO for for holding off that army as long as he could. So congratulations to Scarlett for a beautiful win there. And thank you very much for watching this game. This has been HerO Muppet. I hope you enjoyed it.